Hey, it's Josh from Clever Commute, and I want to take a few minutes and show you the web-based portion of our new offering called the Inside Track. The Inside Track actually does more than I'm about to show you, but I just want to highlight some of the most visible things that you see using the web-based portion. The first thing to remember is that this runs on any web browser, so it doesn't matter if you have an iPhone or an Android, a BlackBerry. It runs on all of them with no deployment, and that's what we see as a big advantage. Okay, so a quick tour. When you come in, right at the top of the page, you'll see a color-coded area, and these are for the big issues that affect everyone's commute. So if there's a system-wide problem or a big event going on that's going to impact you, you'll see it right up there at the top of the page. Of course, you have the ability to hide it. Now overall, when you look at this, you'll say, hey, it looks kind of like the departure board that I see at the station, and it generally is, but we've enhanced it in a few really cool ways. For example, if you've ever gotten to Penn Station and your train has been taken off the board, maybe you got there right at departure time, or maybe it's one of those nights when everything's gone bad, we actually give you the ability to see the track number listing for trains that have been taken off the departure board. That's a pretty cool feature and something you can't get anywhere else. The other thing that we do is we give you a color-coded way to view any commuter-generated alerts on your line, which is your primary, or your secondary line. Now you choose which is your primary and which is your secondary, and you also choose how much history you see. But as you saw on the previous page there, when there are fresh alerts on your primary line, the word primary shows in red, and the same thing of course would happen for your secondary one. Alright, so the other great thing that we do is we give you a version of the departure board that's optimized for your smartphone browser. That means we can do a lot of interesting things, like if you look at the 524 train, for example, you can click through and you can see what stops it's going to make. And so you have it right there in one place. We're trying to make it kind of one-stop shopping. The other amazing thing that we do, if you look at this train, you'll notice that the track number has not yet been announced. But if that's your train, we give you the ability to click through and view the history of what track the train has been on. And if you're a Penn Station commuter, you'll know that tracks 3 and track 4 are right next to each other. They share a platform, so all you need to do is go down the stairs, and there's, historically speaking, a 70% chance that's where your train will be. Now, of course, you can adjust the number of days of history, and of course, you need to verify that you're on the proper train before it goes. You need to do that all the time anyway. So these are the high-level things that it does. Of course, this works at all of the major stations around the New York area, and we also do plenty more on top of that. But this is the part that is kind of the face of the system, and we think that it's really cool, and the people who are using it are raving about it. So again, clevercommute.com/inside track. That's where you can find out more about it, as well as signing up. Thanks so much.